Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with Tver. We're going for Relentless Push East. We have to take the eastern Siberian coast by 1600. And as I would just be remiss, something, to mention it, it's much easier done if you start as Muscovy, which we didn't, obviously. Now, we are not at war, which is a weird state for me. It feels all icky. We didn't jump in on this one, the Great Horde, because the Muscovites were a bit quicker on grabbing Tambov. We knew this would happen, so we decided not to go. We could technically go to war with like the Livonians, but I'm not really seeing the big gain in doing that. Otherwise, our neighbors are Muscovite subjects or Polish subjects, or Danish subjects, or our subjects, I guess. All of which is, not really an eligible target. Speaking of our subjects, I don't know if Sapmi has any, and then the White Sea trade node, of course, which is not particularly useful to us. They're currently steering a tiny bit of money away from my trade node. While this won't make me much money at all, also doesn't cost me much, I'll take their trade power. Half their trade power. No, 100% of their trade power. Never mind. Idea being, they stop stealing my money here. Then again, that actually doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I think this will have no impact on our trade income whatsoever. Because if they're not using their trade... No, we get it. Never mind. No, we get the little bit of trade power that they have here. I don't know if it would still be in the list. There it is. Their 2.1 trade power goes to us, and we can use that to gain a tiny bit more money. It's not particularly useful. It's something. It actually means that they lose their trade power. I assume that's how that works. They lose their trade power on their home node, which means they're not collecting money here, which means they will have less money. Actually, you know what? I know that seems awful, but I'm gonna allow you to take your money. I think it's worth more to me. First of all, it's more money lost to them than this would be money gained to me. And if they use it to pay for armies or forts or something, then I guess I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's do it this way. Come home from the Danes. We are almost capped on diplo power again. We still have the institution issue that our ally the Danes for some reason just don't want to sell me the institution. And we're overcapping on all the stuffs, mostly dip. Now Novgorod is doing okay with the institution. I guess I'm gonna keep putting some dip in there. It feels really bad to do this without the edict going. But if I swap over to the increased development edict, then I will not be able to go back to institution spread for a year. And we lose that 33% bonus spread modifier. Not sure of the little bit of power that we save. Should be 5 power per click, I think. I'm not sure where the cost reduction comes in, but it's paradox. It must be additive, logically. So I think it just saves me 5 points. I'm just going to do manual clicks. Got 2 of them. 1682. I wonder if I should do more, honestly. I keep saying honestly for honestly very little reason. Let's do one more of these. And I feel like we actually want to go close to develop. The more I do these clicks, the more it would have been right to use the other edict. Because I'm going to spend less time using the natural gain and more time, or have done more clicks, so it would have saved more. I don't know. Great expectations. Lose 50 admin, I hate it. And my theologian dies, which is not great. It's kind of fine. We're not suppressing because we went down here for the potential war. Oh, we're drilling it. Right, I wasn't suppressing at all. I was letting these guys grow a bit. because I have this button to press anyway. Might as well do it. I think we're capped, aren't we? Yeah. Let's support the operation once. Wait, how am I still? Did I not click the button? It made a click sound, but it didn't do anything. Maybe because I have a cancel? Click? There we go. Yes, I'm sure. Might as well use it and keep on drilling. That doesn't answer this question at all. I hate the idea of 25% local autonomy in Novgorod. Oof. The fact that it's Novgorod specifically is rough, because it's my best city. So I guess I will have to do anything for dear Queen. Yeah. Yeah, we need the admin and I hate losing it. Do we still have that half-price inflation person? We do. Do we still have some inflation? We do. Let's go with you for now, as long as you're still alive. And we actually have some money, but we needed to embrace the institution. I want to build buildings, but difficult. Bonus trade efficiency, because we're an entrepreneur. Sure. The balance on this one is... it's difficult. Ugh. Comets. Devil's kith and kin. Spare rival though. Denmark or Poland. Ooh, I don't want either of those to be my rival. We don't need one right now. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm going to do more development, it's obviously better to do it earlier, so we get the positive effects from it earlier. But I just don't know whether I should. Could try to do some math, right? Could try to do some math. This game says we are going to have it in 1481. That is 9 years from now. I'm just going to take this as a rough number. 9 years from now, we're going to have 108 months of Diplo power. Let's say it's 100. You're going to get 900 dip. So we're way ahead of where we need to be. If we just wait. So we should be doing some more development. If we're doing more development, and I know I should have done this earlier, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab the Encourage Development Edict instead. And yeah, it works as I thought. It reduces this to 45 and then, well, no, it acts on the base. So we save 5 power for each click, no matter how big the actual cost is. Which is not insane. Click, click. I'm very tempted now to go up to 30 for the H thing. I think I will. Yeah. Yeah. My last 3 clicks, what are they gonna be? 3, 4 clicks. Let's do 1 dip and then 1, 2, 3 mil clicks. Now we get it next year. We have 96.89, we get 0.31 per month. So, math. A yearish. Thanks, game. I think I'm fine with that. We now have the 30. I don't think I want to go higher. And I wish I could get one more. Well, we're gonna get Embrace Renaissance. So, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. With not tons of time left in the age, of course, but hey. Gain in innovativeness, which I like. Lithuania's opinion almost doesn't matter. The thing is, we're currently draining innovativeness because we are behind on time, on technology. So this will drop if we take it now. I could rather take prestige instead, but that's so meaningless. Would have been nice to get that slightly earlier, so we could have had the discount on the development. It wouldn't have made a huge difference, but it would have made a difference. And I do like me a difference. These Karelians are rising a bit quicker than I would like. I'll probably protect the independence of the church again. And yeah, I'm gonna consider... It must be close to getting one of the things, right? Yeah, we can already afford one. I assumed I would get a pop-up for that, but apparently not. It only costs 10, so we've been able to do this for a while. National unrest, improved relations, AE impact. Icon of Satnik is the one I like most, but I don't think we super need it right this moment. And we do get a bonus from just having that authority there. Unrest, manpower, missionary strength, which is not relevant. Speaking of, I could consecrate a metropolitan. It increases state means it does reduce devastation, which we maybe could have used earlier. And we get that extra authority. I don't know if the bonus authority does much for my... Oh, it gives me as much bonuses as I pay in extra state maintenance. What's it, 10% extra? That's not a lot. That's not a lot. I assume, once again, that it's going to be flat multiplier. Well, flat additive, I guess. So we're going to get 10% on the base. So it's not actually cheaper in the capital. I think. Oh no. Interesting. What are the bonuses again we get from this? I just checked it, I know, but unrest and manpower. I think we don't absolutely need that right now. Now, if I were to spread my rebel suppressing love from here, we put how much into Karelia? 286. That's not a lot. I think I'd rather go a bit further north. I should really be walking our guys over. Stutter stepping them. It's not my favorite feature in this game, as I've talked about before. Feature. It's not like somebody designed it that way. I don't think anybody at Paradox thought, well, you know what would be cool? If people moved their armies so that they always end the month with a rebel suppression. That does not sound likely. 35 feels like enough to buy a claim, doesn't it? I think I have Sustan and Mur. Yeah, I can buy a claim. Now, if we build the fort, once we build that fort for our mission, I think we get a bunch of claims, right? We get claims on the Novgorod and Moscow areas, which we then need for conquer Novgorod and Moscow. So I don't necessarily need to claim Mosaic and Kolumna here, because we get claims once we build that fort. Which I guess means I want to build it before the next war, if I can. So it's Kazimov then, I guess. Just keep going with the high value provinces. I have a free diplomat. Anybody willing to ally me these days? Not really, apparently. That's a big no. Also nobody interesting in the close by. Kind-hearted, threatened by Muscovy. You like me. If only you would flip to friendly. Or you would... Am I suppressing? I am. Or you would... drop some other relations. Am I not? Wait, where's White Karelia? Am I? There. 6.3. This place. Still don't get the full value from our troops. I don't think. 16 troops should be able to give me a full +5 in a place. Pretty sure. And mainly that's probably just because we're losing some suppression ability on the way. -4 is pretty close. Is that enough? I feel like no. I feel like I actually want to be in White Karelia. Well, next month. This month we're gonna stay here. And then we're gonna walk our way over to White Karelia. There you go. I've not been building boats, by the way. There's certainly an argument for. I just noticed that I'm very much hiding behind my microphone here. Hide. I'm gonna move it a slight bit over there. And then next episode, hopefully I'm gonna fix that. Anyway. What was I talking about? Boats. I could buy boats to help me with my trade. And technically they can help in the Novgorod node. Now, I don't think I have a port on the Baltic, right? No. Which might have been a reason to take Ingerman land. Because now when I build boats, they will be built in the White Sea node, and I have to take all the way around Scandinavia and through the Baltic Sea to get to my node to protect it. I'm not sure whether that's going to be worth it. It might be worth it. Then again, I need to save money right now for the institution anyway, so let's not do that right now. Yeah, I probably want to build a marketplace in Moscow at some point. Oh, that's a much longer march than I expected. But with that longer march, I don't think we had any way to stutter step our way. So now we get the almost full suppression. No, we get full 5. If I add this in, we only get 4. I'm gonna go for the full 5, assuming that these Karelians are just here. Yeah. They're the ones that matter, the rest is not very scary. So that should be fine. When do you have to choose the Muscovy? I mean, I know it's a long time, hopefully. I know, hopefully. 79. It's actually not that long. By then I want to have that fort built and the institution taken? Alright. It's a thing. Should be super close to taking this, right? How are you doing, Novgorod? 99.69%. Nice. And I think the next one is going to be it. Yep. It's present. I can embrace it for a whole bunch of money, but there's no way I'm waiting for the rest. Just no way. We're embracing, and what do we get for it? Development cost reduction. That's always such a... I don't know. Kick in the somewheres, I guess. Because you need development to get it, and then they give you development cost reduction for it. I could wait, taking some of these techs. I'm going to take admin tech. And I want this as soon as possible. Wow, we're so behind. Yeah, we really need more admin power. I guess I take Diplo. It doesn't do much. But we don't have any naval maintenance, so we're not actually losing money from taking it. And we do get that 2% bonus to trade efficiency. And then I'm just going to take this because I might forget next time we go to war, and then I would be sad. Also, we get to change our units now. Well, unit. Because I believe I have exactly 1 unit of cavalry. But that's fine. That's fine. I hope you didn't pick up any mean allies. You did not. Just ODF, which we could separate piece for... Oh, it's a subject maybe. What do we need to do for the other achievement? What is it called? Something. Kinslayer. Kinslayer. It's not the one I'm technically going for, but it is an option. Eliminate all others without changing your ruling dynasty. Okay, so we need to stay Rurikovich. And there must be... no other country ruled by a Rurikovich. And not governed by us. It sounds like subjects would not be okay. So Clement Bezetsk, that's medium okay. I mean, I don't love the place, so I guess it's fine. So I don't think subjects would work, but we could, of course, annex them later. Just subjugate them now. The reason I'm thinking subjugation rather than annexation is that I'm really starving for admin at this time. Oh, Mulhouse. Oh, you took a deal with Austria? Gee. Traitors. What a heap of lousy traitors. Our diplomat died. We do want more of that too. How are we doing on the aggressive expansion? Muscovy still is unhappy. Lithuania still is unhappy. Most people who matter don't super care. So it's not our biggest concern, I don't think. Might go for Diplo Rep instead. Not that I know what I need that for right now, but that seems Seems acceptable. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I spent all my money on the institution. Right. I was like, where's my money? But, where's my money? This is going okay. I didn't superpower my army, so if I had more money, I wouldn't mind building some more units here. We're kind of okay size, but this size is like Novgorod at the start, I believe, which had no chance against the Muscovites at the start, so not super great. Streltsy button, I assume, is still a bit away. Not, actually quite far. Yeah, we still have another 12 force limit that we can use. We probably want to use before we go to war with Muscovy. But I also want to build that fort. Oh, it was pointed out to me. I forgot earlier. I should have looked at this earlier. Sorry, I forgot your name. An old-time viewer who just recently came back to my channel and whose name I just can't remember right now. It's an actual name, which makes it difficult, I guess. I'll look it up and talk about it later. But what was pointed out was that at some point debasing currency can be good if you have high autonomy. Now, I don't know how that formula works. I've done that once when corruption was it new? It feels like it was new. When debasing currency was new, I did the math, but then I completely forgot. I don't remember why. This gives us money but increases corruption. That part is obvious. And then we have to pay to root that out. And at some point it's cheaper to root it out than what we got from debasing. I'm feeling we're not super deeply into that territory though, with the autonomy we have. And I don't have the math at hand right now. Gems in Constantinople, or Constantini, as it's still known. Or known now, I guess, because there's no more Byzantium. Shame. Just once I want to see a good AI Byzantium that's not in Crusader Kings. We just saw it in Crusader Kings. I think I'm going to drop the money here rather than the dip. It's not a lot of dip, but I don't like... Oh. So Muscovy took the land from the Horde. That was obvious that it would come. But it made our next claim more expensive. And I wonder if I could... Nah, I don't think I could. I think the last one cost 35 and we're not there yet. And makes the claim more expensive because we now have an extra claim on Muscovy, right? So if I had been able to, I should have taken the claim earlier. But I don't think I was able to. So this is kind of fine. I feel like I'm not going to be able to build that fort before our next Muscovite war. So we're not going to have these claims. It's a bit of a shame. What are the follow-up things? Do I want to take a loan for that or something? Right, conquer Moscow then gives us what? Oka, Ryazan, Vladimir, Sustal, Yaroslav, Twente, Tambo. I don't think that's utterly necessary. Feels like the Novgorod ones are the eastern ones? Well, no. No, they're not. Give me an area map mode. Areas. So, we'd be getting Oka, which is not super relevant. Ryazan, which does not matter, I don't think. I don't even see it, because I'm blind. But we already have Ryazan itself. Or is it not an area? It just says Ryazan itself. No, the Ryazan area. I must just be blind. There it is. Probably not relevant. Considering that we already have Ryazan, we do have a claim on Kasimov. So just Bronsk. Sustal, Yaroslav, and Tambov. Sustal helps. That's useful. I mean, we do have two. It's not very useful, actually. Yaroslav is... And what's Tambov? Down there. I don't think it matters. I don't think we need to build this fort. At least not at the cost of loans. I'd rather go up in army size a bit. Muscovy counter-rivaled us, which is fine. I still don't have any good rivals to pick up, do I? No. How are we doing on embargoes? Just the Great Horde, but not Muscovy, and obviously not our non-existent rival. Turns out it's very hard to embargo people who don't exist. Who knew? These Karelians are almost handled. I think we'll be fine up there. Taxes, trade power, or manpower in where? In Zubtsov. Not a particularly powerful place. I guess it's just taxes. If it moves, tax it. It's decent money. Not gonna mind. Okay, getting gifts from Muscovy. That sounds like they're gonna try to annex them or something. Paris pretty big though. Well, they're not actually that big. It's horrible land and all of this is wasteland up there. So no, they're not particularly big. Technology. I take Admatech 5 here. And now things get interesting, don't they? We don't get to have a lot of idea groups this campaign. We do get some. It's not a do things by 1500 or 1550 campaign. I think we get like 3. Yeah, Admatech 10 we'll get for sure. 40 probably not. So we get 3 idea groups total. I wonder if maybe the first one does not need to be expansion. Actually, maybe I actively don't want it to be expansion. Because expansion costs admin points. We're already stuffed for admin points. It's just that expansion gives you the colonist immediately. It gives you 2 colonists total. It gives you the plus 20 global settler increase. It's just very good for what we're trying to do. Doesn't have any cool combinations. The mining act with quality ideas. Not sure that quality ideas are what we're after necessarily. I mean, it's great with exploration for what we're trying to do. And I guess if we take a diplomatic idea group, it's going to be exploration. Yeah. And we don't get to take plutocratic, so that's not an option. Quality is nice. Lentidia Fire is very good. Offensive, actually. Automatically discover adjacent... Now that's interesting, right? Because it gives us bonus settler chance, and it might help us with the eastward expansion. Now, I don't know if the Russian ability works with settler chance or not. That has any influence on that. But normal colonies will. I just don't think I have the admin to take expansion ideas right now, especially if I have to take more land out of Muscovy, which I do. And get to Tech 10. So it's Diplo or military, and if it's Diplo, it is probably simply exploration. It doesn't do anything for us at this point in time. But it will allow us to start colonizing once we get there. Even though we're still going to be lacking the admin. Yeah, I think so. Wouldn't mind a military one, but it didn't seem like we absolutely needed one. Then again, we had the Danes last time. Speaking of, how many favors do we have with the Danes? 11. So we could probably actually call them into a war against Muscovy. That's great. That is huge. Do you want any land out of Muscovy? Probably not. But with that thing there, maybe? No, you want Peshkov a bit, and never. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I'm very interested in Muscovite land. Actually not Tula, not really Pronsk. And then we were gonna go Nizhny there. Something along these lines. And then actually get into Perm and over to the Permafrost. I wonder if that... Oh, actually that was incorrect. I wonder if that has anything to do with the name Perm. Probably not. Probably not. So that's what we're looking for here, and it is. Then... I mean, I think we're going to take exploration. But taking the first point of exploration doesn't do squat for us right now. Except for the fact that we have a tiny bit of, where is it? Innovativeness right now. It's going to be less. But maybe I'll have a chance to read your comments before I do take that. It makes me think, in retrospect, that I probably shouldn't have taken Diptech 5. Because now I could power through that idea group a bit more. That's probably fine. Really need that Architect caught up stat. Which our ruler is quite medium at. Oh well, we figure something out next episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And of course talk to me in the comment section, especially if you have ideas for that idea group. And what might be best and what might not be best. Thank you for watching, see you next time.